Am I going to name it? It's not something that I honestly took the time to sit down and think about. I could say it's like God gave it to me. He gave me the name. I've always personally, I've always loved reading, and it's always been a thing for me, but I didn't always read self-help books. If y'all are from this area, I had gone to Montclair Plaza, you know where the Barnes & Nobles is at? I had parked there. Prior to me walking through Barnes & Nobles, I had somehow on PBS, it was Dr. Wayne Dyer, which I had never heard about. Everything he was talking about just really resonated with me. It changed my life. Now fast forward to me walking through Barnes & Nobles. I saw a book by this man, right there, and I saw the name, Dr. Wayne Dyer. Bro, what? I just watched the PBS special about him, and now his book is right here. I had to buy it. I still have it to this day upstairs. Read it. That's when I started to realize and notice the importance about I am. I started to realize in his readings and everything that he published, there was a pattern in what he was teaching. The words you speak about yourself after the words I am are very powerful, either make you or break you. It really enlightened me, because prior to that, I was the person that would speak about myself badly. Don't judge me. I'm being transparent right now. Years ago, I felt like I was not in a good place physically. I would say words like, I'm fat. Then with the reading that I was reading, it was you don't say that. You don't say that because you become what you say. Your words are powerful. And then he also led by saying those I ams that you do say, the I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm fit, I'm healthy. Those are coming out of self-love. They have to. That was one thing that he said, because if they're not coming out of self-love, then they're coming out of conceit, which is bad. You don't do that. That's not good also. Society will look at you sideways if you say, I'm beautiful. If you say it to a group of people who aren't on the same track as you, they'll be like, still think she's all that. She's conceited. I'm sorry, it's not that. It's out of me having self-love for myself, me loving myself, because that's what God calls us to do. The one who says, you are meant to be X, Y, and Z. But when I learned that, I said, bro, I'm running with it. I started practicing that. I promise you, I'm not even exaggerating. When I started implementing that into my life turned around like this, in a positive way. It allowed me to have the tools in my life to really manage. Life is still going to life. And let's be honest, things aren't just gonna be rainbows and butterflies over here. They're not. And I wanted to start the clothing business, and I had no idea what to name it. I am came to the forefront of my mind. It wasn't really me. It was downloaded to me I am. It was a little voice. Now threads seemed oh, well, threads, it's a thread. Clothing is made out of threads. Let's run with that. Ended up being I Am Threads. Reason why our name is I Am Threads is because of that. Every single item, every clothing item, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a coat, whether it's a jacket, whether it's a pair of cargo pants, we named every single item after an I am affirmation. The I am gorgeous, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am worthy, I am enough. The purpose behind that is for our customer, our Threads babe, eventually speak that affirmation over herself, so that when she's wearing it and she's wearing the I am worthy cargo pants, she hopefully feels worthy. This is what my prayer always is, and y'all may not know this, but I'm being completely honest. Every single time y'all place an order with me, either if it's online, if it's in person, my prayer is for you to honestly feel so beautiful in your item when you're wearing it, to really truly wear it with confidence. And I also pray that other people see that in you and that they compliment you. A lot of us sometimes may like something about someone, whether it's their hair, their makeup, their clothing, their outfit, and sometimes it's so easy for us to just keep it into ourselves. We think it in our head and we're just oh my God, she's beautiful. We say it to ourselves, but we don't say it to her or to him. Personally, I think that there's so much power in speaking that and saying it to them, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how it's going to impact them. You don't know what kind of uplifting spirit you're going to give them if you were to speak it. And so what I feel is the way that I can maybe hopefully have someone raise your spirits is by your clothing, by the threads that you're wearing. Hopefully they're oh my God, I love your cargo pants, I love your outfit, and then it goes, a confidence in you creates a boost of self-love in you, right? That's just, again, my own little prayer. That's my own little idea that I have going here at I Am Threads, but I won't stop it there. I am is twofold. So I am is purposeful versus some other clothing businesses they tend to name every single item after a name, a girl's name. The Yvette top, they name it after names. For me, for I Am Threads, I wanted to make it different. We don't do names, we do affirmations. I would love for my Threads babes, which is what I call them, which is essentially my customers, to speak life over themselves, to speak I am affirmations, because I know that I am affirmations can go a long way. Honestly, they truly can. So that's one fold for I am. The second fold, because we are God-given, it's a God-given brand, it's very Christian based. Second name for I am is God, honestly, because his name is God Almighty, the great I am. So he is represented in the name itself. So I Am Threads is not just because we name every single item after I am affirmations, it's also because it's God-given. He's the one who downloaded the name in me. The I am, God Almighty, the great I am, it's him. You're not just saying I am, it's like you're saying, you're kind of speaking about God.